8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we have an abort. All agencies stand by.
Hey, what's up? Someone on here. So I think today is a perfect day for a rocket launch because visibility is more than 6.4 kilometers. Yeah, there's 9.3 kilometers of disturbed weather adjacent to the flight path, and the condition is quite fair. Well, it's hard to say. You see, plans for rocket launch occur over the course of years, so NASA might have to choose a time and date several years before launch. If you've ever seen your local weather person or meteorologist, you know that sometimes it's hard to accurately predict weather even hours in advance. And so for both crewed and uncrewed launches, it is important that weather conditions won't disrupt the rocket's trajectory and speed as on its journey through the atmosphere into space. So to help predict and analyze weather data, NASA partners closely with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So NASA considers certain places safe for a rocket to enter space. To access these places, rockets must be launched from specific locations on Earth. And to increase the chance of success, rockets should enter space as close to the equator as possible. Furthermore, if a launch needs to be aborted, it's safest over a large body of water. Cape Canaveral incorporates all these features. Cape Canaveral is on the east coast of the Florida Peninsula. The area experiences hurricanes, rainstorms, and humidity, like all the factors that can cause issues during a rocket launch. So why not just launch from somewhere with no inclement weather, like San Diego, California? You see, when a spacecraft is launched into orbit, it should end up spinning around Earth quickly enough not to be pulled back in by the Earth's gravity. And the huge rockets used in launching a spaceship help this to happen by giving a huge amount of thrust enough to achieve escape velocity. Anything on the surface of the Earth at equator is already moving at 1670 km per hour. So the land at the equator is moving 1670 km per hour, and the land halfway to the North Pole or halfway to the pole is moving only 1180 km per hour. So launching from the equator makes the spacecraft move almost 500 km per hour faster once it is launched. So this is why Cape Canaveral is most often the best US-based launch site for maintaining the correct trajectory for entering space. But there are many potential factors at play. NASA has to take into account many different data sources to get the most accurate picture of what the rocket will have to endure on its 100-kilometer journey into space. So some key factors that NASA has to take into account regarding launches are surface electric field, time, distance, cloud temperature, precipitation intensity, and rocket velocity. Because large amounts of data are now available, weather predictions are more accurate than in the past, even taking into account the changing climate. But the stakes during a rocket launch are very high. It's not just that the astronaut might get cold because they didn't know they should bring a jacket. If NASA schedules the launch on the wrong day, it can be life-threatening. So I built a machine learning app which can predict whether a launch is likely to be able to happen given a specific weather conditions like cloud temperature, precipitation intensity, and rocket velocity. And that's what we're going to do. We use the launch commit criteria of the next SpaceX mission to predict whether the mission should be scrapped or given the go for launch. So behind the scenes is a neural network classifier, which has gained knowledge for raw weather and rocket launch data from training. If this really interests you, I've linked the demo and the code in the description box. Tweak and modify it as you see fit, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Peace.